What's up, you guys? Hope y'all having a beautiful and blessed day. And let's just get straight into this video. So this video is about selling your soul. You know, a lot of people don't know what selling your soul is, or at least don't know the truth about selling your soul, and kind of how to sell your soul, even though you shouldn't sell your soul, but you already kind of did sell your soul. So let's just get into it, right? So what is selling your soul? So selling your soul isn't doing no ritualistic activity. It's not doing none of that. Okay, it's not doing none of that. If you actually go to the Satanist website, which no, I haven't went to the Satanist website, but I know this little piece of information. All right, chill. All my Christians out there, chill. All right, I know this little piece of information, and it said that selling your soul isn't doing a ritualistic activity. Basically said that if you try to sell your soul using a ritualistic activity like drawing a pentagram on the floor, like I saw a picture of ASAP Rocky drawing a pentagram on the floor. He was trying to sell his soul or something like that. I don't know what he was doing, right? If I can find a picture, I'll put it here. Even on the Satanist website, it literally says something like, oh, if you try to do it like that, you stupid, right? Because that's not selling your soul. What selling your soul actually is selling a part of your infinite spirit for a physical equivalent. That is it. I'm gonna say it again though. Selling your soul is selling a part of your spirit for a physical equivalent. So low key, if you work a 9 to 5, which I have, and I'm about to work another 9 to 5, so shit. But yeah, I've sold my soul technically because I worked a 9 to 5 job. I don't need a 9 to 5 job. I'm an infinite spiritual being. You get me? So I'm selling a part of my infinite spirit for a physical equivalent, right? And that's what selling your soul is. Now, sadly, in a society, you kind of got to sell your soul a little bit. You always got to sell a little bit of your soul. But there's levels to this, okay? So don't think, oh, I'm working a 9 to 5. Oh, God, I'm working a job. Oh, my God, I sold my soul. No, there's levels to it. So a lot of rappers think, oh, I'm not in the Illuminati, but they signed a contract. When you sign a contract, you're giving off your rights to your own creative, infinite potential. So they're gonna give you a little money. They're gonna give you a little money for your physical equivalent, maybe 100K. Ooh, 100K sounds nice right now, right? Even though you are an infinite spiritual being, bro, you're worth more than $1 trillion. And no, I don't walk around having this mindset of I'm worth more than $1 trillion. But I try to, because it's true. In a deep sense, it's true. The spirit that I harvest is worth more than $1 trillion, billion, gazillion, Google, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everything. It's worth more than everything. And you are too. Okay? You just need to realize that. And as do I. We are both on this journey together. Alright? With rappers, you know, they selling their creative potential. And after they sell their soul, they can't say nothing real. They can't control their own music. They can't control what they do. And then they be in these deals for like 4-5 years. And that's a long time for you not to have control over your own creative thing. I've rapped before and I've done music before, and when you do music, that's like putting your heart, that's like putting your soul, it's like putting your passion into it. You are literally like creating a baby, bro. If you have signed a contract, if you signed any contract, YK Osiris said this too, you're selling your soul. Selling your soul is just selling an infinite part of your spiritual being for a physical equivalent. See, a lot of these rappers don't need to sell their souls. And then they put contingencies. See, this is where the ritualistic activities come from. This is where the ritualistic activities from. Because they put contingencies. They say things like, oh, if you want to get to this level, then you need to do this. And then you get to that level and you want more. Because you don't realize that you're an infinite spiritual being. And that if you are unhappy with yourself on the outside realm, that you need to go within first, and then you could be happy. If I give you $1 million and you are a depressed person, that $1 million isn't going to make you happy, maybe for a short time, but eventually it's not going to make you happy because you have to go within. That's the name of the game, is going within. Okay, so let me continue. So A lot of these rappers don't realize that shit. They don't know thyself. They think, oh, if I could get my mama out the hood, and if I could get this new car and I could get these females, then boom, that'll make me happy. I'll be happy. Then they get those things, right? And a lot of them, some of those things are good things. Getting your mama out the hood, doing all these good. Some of those things are good things, but it's not a good thing when they say, hey, to get to that next level, you gotta sacrifice your mom. No, I've never been offered a contract. I've never been any of those things. But I do have some spiritual awareness about what goes down in that industry just from a lot of research, right? What they usually do within the industry is they say two things. They say, you either got to do something gay. If you're straight and you do something gay, then that's a part of selling your soul. So they say you either got to do something gay or you got to have a sexual exchange with an older type of person or even an older type of female, just somebody you just don't want to do it with on a normal basis. Or you have to sacrifice somebody you love. So let's say you sacrifice your homie down the street, you know him, you cool with him, but you're not too cool, you're not too cool. Let's say you're going to be like Lil Pump, right? You got like a couple songs people know, you know what I'm saying? A couple songs people know, and that's pretty high though. That's pretty high. You can just live off that, really. But if you don't know thyself, you're gonna always want more. So, but you want to be like Drake, or you want to be like Kanye. You want to be like Kanye, right? Well, you got to sacrifice your mama. I'm not saying nothing, bro. My lips are sealed. I don't know truly anything at the end of the day, right? This is all just one big perspective. But yeah, if you want to be like Kanye, then you might have to sacrifice your mama. You might have to sacrifice your mama. I'm not saying nothing about Kanye, right? I love Kanye, right? I'm not saying nothing, right? But do look at how people blow up. Notice how people always go to jail, or they either go to jail before they blow up. Notice how that happens a lot. Or somebody dies in their family before they blow up. Notice how that happens a lot. It's all connected, right? So let's talk about, there's a lot of stories about how people do actually sell their souls using ritualistic activities, right? So everything's energy at the end of the day. So the devil, this is going to blow some of y'all minds, but y'all got to stay with me, okay? The devil and God are the same person. The devil and God are the same person. God created, because people always think, why did God create the devil? God created the devil to test itself. And it always wins. God always wins. But God created the devil to test itself. So what I mean by that is that the devil has similar powers to God, where the devil can see all. The devil can see all, okay? Now there's a difference between the devil and there's a difference between the devil and Lucifer. Oh, that's a whole nother thing of its own. But we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, there's a difference between the devil, which just means the opposite of life, which is evil, and Lucifer. Lucifer and the devil are two different things, but we don't want to get too deep into that. So I've heard of this rapper, and he actually wrote on a note that said something like, oh, I want to sell my soul, whatever. So if God and the devil are the same person, then the devil saw that and God saw that. So it's going to send him a temptation. It's going to send itself a temptation to actually do that. And it's crazy. And that's where the ritualistic activity comes in, because attention is very powerful. You know what I'm saying? You could say thank you to somebody, but if you didn't really mean it, then it doesn't really mean nothing. We live on the fourth dimension. We don't use these words. So intention is very powerful. You got to watch your intentions. So if you have intent to do something evil, then that evil will come to you. But at the same time, man, you got to watch. You got to watch everything. So sometimes people deflect. Sometimes people, you know what I'm saying, go against the path. Sometimes people sell their soul. They're like, yeah, I sell my soul, man. It's cool. I'll do these little activities for you. I'll sacrifice a couple people, or I'll do some gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all free. We cool. And then they flip on them because they realize how evil really goes. They think that it's like, okay, this is like kind of some evil shit and it's cool, but once they realize the child sacrifices and, you know, they eating people and all that stuff, that's when they like, okay, I'm out this thing. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, XX, just saying, right? Those are two very similar souls, by the way. So yeah, they sell their souls and then they like, I'm not rocking with it, and then they make music. They use their infinite spirit. They realize themselves and they learn themselves. And then they use their infinite spirit to actually awaken the consciousness, awaken the mass consciousness, because they realize what it is, right? And then maybe another new rapper comes by, right? And they might know this person who deflected. And then they like, with this new rapper, they're like, you can be as famous as him. You could be as big as him. All you need to do is set him up. All you need to do is help us set him up, kill this man, so he can stop exposing our asses, so he can stop exposing what's going on behind the scenes. And that's what a lot of these people do. That's why a lot of woke rappers die. You know what I'm saying? If you a woke rapper and you sold your soul, bro, you on a limited time scale. Okay, you're not gonna live that long. Some people are about to make woke songs, and then they die. Or they have a contingency in their contract. That's where the contingencies come from. Or they have a contingency in their contract that says, oh, you're going to be the biggest famous thing you ever thought of. You're going to be bigger than Michael Jackson. You're going to be bigger than all these people. But you're going to have to die at 21 because it's an agenda that we trying to promote drugs to the kids, and we need a famous person to do drugs, and we need a famous person to die from drugs to make it sound cool. So you're going to die at 21. You're going to die at 27. You're going to die at 28. You're going to die at this number. But that whole ride, your life going to be a roller coaster. And they really try to sell you this. You know what I'm saying? They are salesmen. They are trying to get that soul. Give me that soul, boy. They really trying to get that mug. So they will really try to sell you this, man. They will really say something like, oh, you know, everybody else's life is boring and your life could be a roller coaster. And you want to get your mama out the hood, right? You want to get your mama out the hood, right? You want to help your little brother go to college, right? You want to do all these things. Well, you know, all you got to do, man, you got to just do this, man. It's all good, man. We not even that bad, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying? You keep doing things and you keep doing things and you keep doing things and you're going higher and higher and higher. But that roller coaster will end eventually. So never sell your soul. Or at least sell a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Like how I said, if you work a 9 to 5, if you work a job like that, that's technically selling your soul in a perspective. But you know what I mean. I mean, don't sell, you know, something that you really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell something that's really, that you really hold hard to your heart chakra. I know Joe Rogan, like, he sold his podcast for 10 million, bro. Like, why did you do that? Like, 10 million is a lot of money. I would love 10 million right now. I never sit around here and be like, don't love money, don't do. Nah, bro, get your bread. We need that, especially within the spiritual community. We need that. We need people to make businesses and, you know, do what they got to do. But now you can't control what you have. You've done this passion for so long, but now you can't control it. If you have a contract with me and I control your thing where you work, then I can tell you stop doing this. If I give somebody a free sandwich at a Panera, yeah, I work at Panera. If I give somebody a free sandwich at Panera, they'd be like, why you giving them a free sandwich, bro? You tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's me selling my soul. I don't work there. That's not me. That's them. I work for them. I'm working for myself. That's not really selling my soul like that. You get me? So it's all levels. It's all density. But I think that's it. I believe that I touched over everything. I might make another video about this. Maybe not. But I really hope you all resonated with the words I spoke on today. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about this video. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. I ain't afraid of death. Said I ain't afraid of dying. Cause I always got my higher self and source conscious. Boy, I'm getting nauseous. I ain't never stopping. Gotta stay cautious, but I ain't no novice, and I'm moving like a prophet, but now I need to stop it. Humble myself, learn from myself, meditate, be one with myself. Nobody else can ever destroy me but myself.